Hey, my name is Diogo Tavares, and I serve on our council executive board, and I'm the council commissioner. And on behalf of Jamie Thompson, our council president, Art Hawkins, I want to welcome you all to our Camp Lost Bayou. Thanks for coming out this weekend. We had 500-something people? 560 with volunteers. So 560 people at your camp. And you all are what makes this camp continue. It's the volunteers in this crowd that make this happen day in and day out. And I just want to stand up here because obviously Matt is not going to come up here and pat himself on the back, but would really like to recognize Matt and his staff. They've done a fantastic job 3 weeks now, and they've got one more week left, so let's give Matt a round of applause. And then this is Brian Miller. He's our Vice President of Program, and so he oversees and ensures that all the programs that happen within our council go off without any problem. So round of applause for Brian Miller and his team as well. Yeah, he doesn't predict weather. Last, I just want to make a quick pitch. Coming up in February and March, our council will host Wood Badge. For those of you just getting started in the leadership, I would highly encourage you to take a look at being a trained leader, because trained leaders give our kids the best possible program. And Wood Badge is a fantastic program over the course of essentially 18 months. You go through 2 classes, once in February, once in March, and then you complete tickets along the way, which are projects that will benefit scouting in your units. And I encourage you to look at that training because it is very valuable. There are Fortune 500 companies that would love to send their employees through that training, and unfortunately it's only open to scouts and scouters. So thank you for your time, thank you for coming, continue to have fun. Thanks, Matt.
Oh, they did. There's a big one. Okay.
Thank you, Diogo. Now, so for this, I would please ask that everyone keep their conversations down. This is a very respectful part of our campfire that I want to share with everyone. So please, let's keep our lips in.
Color guard, attention. Color guard, forward march. Color guard, halt. Color guard, right face. We are drawn here together in the sight of God to pay our last respects to this symbol of our great nation, America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. The U.S. flag code reads, "The flag, when it is in such condition that it is no longer a fitting emblem for display, should be destroyed in a dignified way, preferably by burning. The Boy Scouts of America recommends, when the national flag is worn beyond repair, burn it thoroughly and completely on a modest but blazing fire. This should be done in a simple manner with dignity and respect. Be sure the flag is reduced to ashes, unrecognizable as a former flag. In keeping with the law of our land and the recommendations of our organization, we present to you this United States flag, the symbol of our great nation, which had served its useful life as a symbol of freedom in our country for retirement. Color guard, prepare to post the colors." Color guard, post the colors. I am your flag. I was born on June 14th, 1777. I am more than just a piece of cloth shaped into a colorful design. I am the silent sentinel of freedom for the greatest sovereign nation on earth. I am the inspiration for which American patriots gave their lives and fortunes. I am the emblem of America. I have flown through peace and war, through strife and prosperity, and amidst it all, I have always been respected. My red stripes symbolize the blood spilled in defense of this glorious nation. My white stripes, the burning tears shed by Americans who lost their sons or daughters in battle. God's heaven, under which I fly, and my stars, clustered together, unify the 50 states as one for God and country. I am Old Glory, and I proudly wave on high. Honor me, respect me, and defend me with your lives. Never let our enemies tear me down from my lawful position, lest I never return. Keep alight the fires of patriotism, strive earnestly for the spirit of democracy, and keep me always as a symbol of freedom, liberty, and peace in our country. When come the time when I'm old and faded, do not let me fly in disrepair. Rather retire me from my duties on to replace me with a new flag, so that I may continue to symbolize our country. With this, renew your commitment to what I stand for, and pledge your allegiance to me one final time. Would you please stand? Scouts, hand salute. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. You may be seated. At this time, I would like for all active duty, former or retired military personnel, Coast Guard, policemen, firemen, emergency medical personnel, and Eagle Scouts to join us in front of the stage here. Once again, I'd like to ask for all active duty, former or retired military personnel, Coast Guard, policemen, firemen, emergency medical personnel, and Eagle Scouts to join us in front of the stage. If you guys could just line up and face the audience. I am Old Glory. I am the flag of the United States of America. My name is Old Glory. I fly atop the world's tallest buildings. I stand watch in America's halls of justice. I fly majestically over the great institutions of learning. I stand guard with the greatest military power in the world. Look up and see me. I stand for peace, honor, truth, and justice. I stand for freedom. I am confident, I am resolved, and I am proud. When I am flown with my fellow banners, my head is a little higher, my colors a little truer. I am recognized all over the world. I am respected, I am loved, and I am feared. And when attacked, my goal is victory. I have fought in every battle of every war for more than 200 years. Gettysburg, San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, the Argonne Forest, Anzio, Rome, the beaches of Normandy, Guam, Okinawa, Japan, Korea, the rice paddies of Vietnam, in the Persian Gulf, and a score of places long forgotten by all but those who were there with me. I was there. I led my soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. I followed them and watched over them. They loved me. I was on a small hill in Iwo Jima. I was dirty, battle-worn, and tired. But my soldiers cheered me, and I was proud. I have been soiled, burned, torn, and trampled on in the streets of the countries that I have helped set free. But it does not hurt, for at least and at last, they are free. I have flown over the rubble in New York City after an attack on America and the free world, where thousands of my citizens and other nations' citizens perished. And that does hurt. But I shall overcome. Mark my word, we will not fail. I have been a silent witness to all of America's finest hours. and I now long for us to see us as united as ever before. But my finest hour comes when I am torn in strips to be used as bandages for my wounded comrades on the field of battle. When I fly at half-mast to honor my soldiers, my sailors, my airmen, my Marines, firemen, policemen, Coast Guard, and medical workers, and when I lie in the trembling arms of a grieving mother at the grave side of her fallen son or daughter. America, I am proud to be your flag and your banner for freedom. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wave, dear God, long may I wave.
That's creepy.
Like everyone to stand, please. Delaware, December 7th, 1787. Pennsylvania, December 12th, 1787. New Jersey, December 18th, 1787. Georgia, January 2nd, 1788. Connecticut, January 9th, 1788. Massachusetts, February 6th, 1788. Maryland, April 28th, 1788. South Carolina, May 23rd, 1788. New Hampshire, June 21st, 1788. Virginia, June 25th, 1788. New York, July 26, 1788. North Carolina, November 21st, 1788. Rhode Island, May 29th, 1790. Boys and girls, it's very important to us that we do this to show you guys the proper way to retire an American flag. Many of you may say they just burned an American flag. That is the truth, but we retired it with respect. There's a lot of things that you guys will see on Facebook and social media and in the news that may not depict the true ways to do this. And as I said in the script, this is the way it's supposed to be done. We are not finished. The retirement tomorrow morning after the fire's cooled off, we'll come in and we'll sift through the ashes and we'll find the 2 grommets that held the flag where it used to fly. We will take those grommets and we'll bury them in a separate location, probably back behind the stage, and that will conclude our ceremony. So I would ask at this time that you please return to your campsites. Gentlemen and ladies, I'd like to thank you for your service on behalf of the Boy Scouts of America. I would like to say one last announcement before you leave. Flag raising is at 7:15, followed by breakfast immediately afterwards. If you are leaving tonight, please have a safe trip out. Please drive slow on the road out of camp. It is a little slushy.